So, for those that follow us, and for those that don't, by the way, make sure to follow us at DoubleTapFGC. We know this weekend we've got the Arc World Tour Finals 2022. It's going down both for DNF and for Strive. There was a broadcast. It was like last week, I believe. It was like Say Jam, and the head of like the esports program. They did the bracket polls completely at random. Did it live. Showed it to everybody. What the bracket ended up being like. Oh, excuse me. And it's like I had to think about it for a second. I was like, oh, stuck in my throat. But we also got some really awesome news for that. So this is happening March 11th. There actually has been an update to the timing. I believe it's happening later that night. I actually should have checked the actual timing here. But I believe the time that it's going on for Strive has been brought in a little bit. It was supposed to be 16:30 PST time. That's 4:30 in the West. It's actually now happening at 4, which means it's actually starting at 7 o'clock our time here in the East. The reason I bring up a special announcement for that is that for those that haven't followed us, might have seen that we tweeted out that we are actually an official co-streamer for the World Tour. We will actually be streaming the finals in an official capacity with for Arc World Tour, and that's happening on the 11th. So we're super stoked for that. We want to make sure you guys come and join us. Come check out the stream. We're gonna be breaking things down. Definitely gonna be. I'll be focusing on Strive. I'm sure Mez is gonna be probably doing both, but he'll probably be talking more specifically on DNF more than anything else. And Static G will just put in his 2 cents on everything and explain why some stuff is pretty much bullshit more than likely. But yeah, that's happening this Saturday. That's the 11th. Once again, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for Strive. I'm assuming DNF. Actually, I gotta double check the schedule, but I'm assuming DNF
I haven't looked, but
is before. Because 7 o'clock is
DNF
kind of
Duel's,
like
DNF Duel is supposed to be first.
Okay.
Anything. Because they wanted to push out that first, and then Guilty Gear is, I think, going to have the bigger announcement.
Gotcha.
More
Okay,
viewership too, you know.
Yeah, kind of makes sense. Yeah, so we'll be doing that this Saturday. It's gonna be a good old time. Make sure to join us for that. Yeah, I'm stoked. I can't wait to get the matches, man. It's gonna be a pretty intense bracket. I mean, off the rip, we're gonna be having some really good matches. Some that I'm like surprised got pulled the way they did. Things like Umasho and Tempest NYC actually being in round 1 together, fighting each other. In round 1. It's interesting. But seeing cats like Gobu, Nubenheimer, TY, right, getting some Geo representation there. It's gonna be overall just like a really sick top 8, or top 8, I guess you would call that. And then other guys like, of course, like Lost Soul is gonna be fun to watch on the DNF dual side. I think being the only American, to my knowledge, only American to be represented there. I think in Strive side there's like 4 Japanese and 2 Americans on that one. So yeah, it's kind of stacked. But we will be live. I'll probably like put us live a little bit earlier, and I'll play some sets. Come through, come check us out. Make sure to follow, once again, mash those buttons on Twitch right here. We'll be live here as soon as that goes down. But yeah, there was no real, like, I'm hoping for an announcement. I don't know about you guys, but I am hoping for a goddamn announcement. Like of all places, it should really be here.
I can tell you now, Guilty Gear should get an announcement. They didn't get anything at Frosty's really. Well, they technically did and didn't, but
and the DLC is supposed to come out in April. It was originally March, and it got pushed out to April. So like now is the perfect time. Build up the marketing, get people hyped for the season 2 pass, because we're still only in like character 1, right? Bridget was, I think, the first season 2 pass character. Like there's just nobody else. Oh, excuse me, Sin and Bridget. Those were the 2.
Yeah, Sin was kind of lackluster. People forgot about him.
I'm assuming new, kind of, yeah. I'm assuming new character. Probably Delilah is who I'm guessing. But then with that, I'm also, I think there's supposed to be a battle patch coming with this one. I could be incorrect, but I think there's a battle patch with this one.
You can't ask me if there's going to be one for DNF Duel. Nobody knows. Nobody's sure.
Yeah, what about DNF Duel? Like, are we finally going to get, what was it, a Spectre? Yeah, fucking Spectre.
I mean, we've been waiting for this character for like an extra 2 months.
Mommy Dearest to show up finally. Like, just that DNF Biking to just show up, please.
We still don't even have a roadmap. So, I mean, right now, we're kind of like...
it's
They gotta
definitely
give us
gonna be
something.
before. Listen, Meza, it's going to be before December 31st, 2023. That's what
Yeah,
they did last
You're
year.
right, bro.
Exactly,
Yeah, totally.
exactly.
You know,
It's gonna be December
Let's wait
30th.
a whole year.
Yeah.